Hello folks and welcome to a modern stream. Yes, we are live right now on Twitch, and if you're watching this on YouTube, then of course I was live on Twitch. But yeah, we're gonna be playing some Amulet. I'm kind of interested in the Metamorph tech, Phyrexian Metamorph. It kind of does a couple of interesting things, and particularly with creativity being now arguably the best deck in the format, Metamorph kind of gives us access to a way to kind of combat them. Even if I don't think it's as ideal as I wish it were. But yeah, I still want to test it. I think it's an interesting idea, particularly being able to like copy your own amulets or copy your primeval titans can be quite relevant. So this is just the list that I'm going to be trying out. I don't know if I should call this stock, but this is probably close to what I would play if I had an event. Again, like the Metamorph are the big question mark. I think that there's potential here. This is one of the techs that has been the most should I say the one that proved itself the best, and that's why I'm interested in exploring it a little bit more. I also kind of want to try out the ape a little bit more down the line, but obviously that would need to like reassess the mana a little bit, and we're not doing that today. We're just jamming stock Amulet. In the Cyber, the only weird card that we're trying is Oblivion Stone. Like I've seen Mistaken do like really well with this card in his sideboard. And I'm just completely puzzled, and I just really want to understand it. I just really want to understand what the hell is going on. So that's why I'm trying it out. I don't know if it's great. Maybe it's terrible. Like, who knows? But like, I can only figure out by giving it a shot. But everything else is just pretty much normal Amulet, so nothing too interesting to say about it. The only interesting thing that I will say is that if you are enjoying the content, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if you'd like to support my content, you can do so in a variety of different ways. The free ones, which are obviously the best ones, of course, are to use my links for TCG Player and Mana Traders. You will also find a 10% discount on your first 2 months with Mana Traders in the description of the video down below. And if you would like to support my content directly, you can do so through Patreon. Direct donations. I will play any deck list of your choice with an donation of $30 or more. And finally, coaching. If you're interested in coaching, you can just find more information in the description of the video down below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you for round number 1. Alright, we're on the play for round number 1, and this is a turn 3 potential kill. Alright. Probably going to be keeping something like this. Turn 1 Saga, play Amulet. Turn 2, play any land. Then turn 3, play a Primeval Titan, swing for 20. Just, you know, just good, honest work. You know what I'm saying? Just good, honest work. Let's make it uncounterable. Yeah, let's make it uncounterable. Let's make it uncounterable. Why not? Uh-oh. Don't scam me, bro. Don't scam me, bro. Is that a good draw? Chat, I think that may be a good draw. You can't scam me if you don't have any more turns. Gotcha. You gotta terminate over there, opponent? Do you gotta terminate over there, opponent? That terminate is not gonna do too much. T-West Growth Chamber. Boom. Dude, like, sure is good to be back, huh? Sure feels good to be back. Sure feels good to be back. Bounce these Distillery West. Transmute these Distillery West. Summoners back these Distillery West. Should I go for Colossus and just potentially whiff? But it would be more impressive. Nah, let's just do some honest work over here. Is Mirror's Moto specifically laggy? Well, the problem is like the last Titan needs to be. The last Titan needs to be. The last pack needs to be the Titan, right? Because otherwise I may whiff on getting the haste lands. So if I was going to Colossus, it was that one, not the last one. This looks clean, baby. This looks clean. All right. Versus Scam. Scam. So dismembers, trackers. Get Colossus out of here. Endurances, Oblivion Stones. Let's get some extra lands. Let's cut 2 Sagas, 1 Garden. I guess I don't want Bog. Alright, we get to try the tech. We get to try the Metamorph tech. That's kind of exciting. Look, look at our 3-drop slot. This is a curve right here. This is a curve right here. Look at this sexy curve, huh? Woo! Clean curve. I'm gonna cut a map. Let's just cut all of the amulets. Just cut all of the sagas. And what do you want to cut? Could see a Summoner's Pact. Definitely not a Gracer. Gracer is great. Looks like my limited curves on Mom, yeah. Classic Mom curves. Classic Mom curves. This seems fine. Let's just cut a pact. Got a basic. I like a basic. Turn 1 monkey. That sucks. I gotta stream when I got plans. Because I didn't. That's just kind of how it works. Friends stream better. Better than movies? Hell yeah. I'm like a movie you can talk to. Can you talk to the Guardians movie? Huh? Can you? Well, you can talk to me if you want to. So my opponent gonna play the Dryad? Value. Let's go. Traitor. Traitor. I think I'm just going to play another basic here. If I talk, people yell at me in the theater. Yeah, that makes sense. So what are we doing next turn? I think we're just playing Gardens, Dryad, play Bounce Land. Metamorph? No, man. I was supposed to draw the Metamorph. Also, like, what the hell is this art that Mana Traders gave me? Like, this is disgusting. What the hell is this? No. So if the Vesuva comes into play before the Blood Moon, this is gonna remain being a basic forest. If the opposite is true, then it would be the other way around. Okay. That is one of the few cards that could make me change my mind on this. Opponent still without any... Still without any Blood Moon effects happening over there. Am I supposed to Endurance? I think so, because if my opponent uses a removal spell on the Endurance, that means that they don't kill the Dryad. Yeah, the Guardians don't talk back to you and say substram, exactly. Terrible, terrible Guardians. Just very, very poorly uneducated Guardians. I would like to block your monkey, please. Beep. Perfect. Sure. Deal. It's a good deal. I will take that deal. 3 mana for Blood Moon. Kind of don't mind that too much, honestly. Call against command. Okay. I mind that maybe a little bit more, but not that much, you know? Okay, that was not the best draw, but it's fine. We'll figure out. So play that out. Bounce that. I think I play another bounce land. So if I play another bounce land, it's worse against Blood Moon, but it's better against my opponent answering my Dryad because I get to resolve Primeval Titan. I live in Cali, right? How close are you to the Power Trip Music Festival? I want to go, but I don't want to drop 3 grand on a hotel. I have no idea. So I'm going to block here because if my opponent's got a shock, then that can just go face and that kills me. So, like if they have a bolt, so I'm just going to block the monkey. I'm going to have the bolt go to the Dryad. Another call against command? Oh, Season Pyro. Deal. Deal! Dude, are we gonna beat Scam on our very first round? How lucky can we be? Just casually beating Scam, which did nothing the entire game. Say yes to that. 2 Valakuts. Pew! Dude, don't you love it when you just 2-0 Scam? Wait. What's going on? Why am I F6ing here? I don't want F6. Did this get changed again? No, it didn't. Okay. I definitely got an extra land drop here. Okay. For a second there, I'm like, wait, what? What you got there? Pew! Alright. 2-0. You love to see it. Round number 2. His hand looks pretty decent, actually. I think I'm into this. So turn 1, Forest Grazer. Play Valakut. Turn 2, Dryad. Hope we find a bounce line. I like Concert. I mean, I've been playing a bunch lately, actually. Scam again? Really? Jesus. Okay. I guess it's not the time to be casting amulets, huh? So this is a better scam player because they just, you know, kept 7 and had the scam. So that's how you know that my opponent is the better scam player. That was a good draw, though. That was a pretty good draw. That was a pretty decent draw. I have a pal of mine who's teaching me how to play drums, and I think I cut the bug. Dude, like, drums are awesome. Have the matches. Yeah, really? Is it that bad today? Because half is a lot of matches, you know? Play guitar, but first time on drums, dude. Like, I mean, drums are just kind of the best instrument on us. Oh, wait, what? Are we splashing for iteration or something? So scam is called. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's quite literally what it does. It sucks. All right. No Blood Moon. I like No Blood Moon. No Blood Moon is nice. Like 2 a league? Well, I'm exactly on 2 a league right now, so clearly that's the trend. So I think I'm gonna make a construct here. And I think we're getting Amulet. And I can use Gardens to make my dude into a 4/4, which I think I'm interested in doing. Yo, Spike! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everybody from Spike's stream. We're just talking about how scam is like 95% of the metagame these days. And thank you, Spike, for the sub. Welcome to the primetime stronghold. Dude, I haven't streamed in so long. I'm kind of washed now, but it's okay. Could be worse. Played a lot versus Scam, yeah. That's the thing, apparently. So I think I'm gonna double block here. No, I'm not. I'm not, because my opponent can just scam me again. I think I just race. I think I just race them. Thank you for all the follows. Love the YouTube content. Thank you. Thank you, yeah. It's been the new avenue that I've had to take. Gotta live the YouTube life. So I can copy Amulet at any point I want, but I'm trying to play around Lightning Bolt. So I can respond to my opponent bolting any one of my constructs, and I can just turn them into 4/4s. But if I untap, then I can just do it on my next turn, and I can actually do both, right? I can just make them into 5/5s immediately. So as is, we should be winning the race. Yeah, I can T-West, but like, what am I T-Westing for, right? So if I don't copy this, if I don't copy the Amulet, then I'm not really T-Westing for anything. Not for anything that matters, is what I mean. Because I'm missing both the Bounce Line and the Titan right now. I'm missing both. Hardcast Grief. Okay. I mean, that's technically not lethal. This also means that I can just copy Amulet right now because the opponent just tapped out. So now my dudes are going to be 5/5s. All right. Copy Grief or copy Construct? I think I copy Grief. So I copy this. Moniz with the tier 1 sub. I just said thank you so much. 42 is the answer to everything, right? Yes, exactly. 4-2, 420. Well, I mean, I can just not attack and block my opponent's griefs, right? But like this actually gives me like a look-see. So what I can do is I can just copy my Amulet, and then I can T-West. It's gonna give me 3 untaps, so I can actually hardcast this without paying any mana. So I think that's the line. So play that, stack some triggers, float mana, play Metamorph, and we're gonna copy Grief. Gonna take a peek. Thoughtseize and Ragavan. Well, one of those cards doesn't do anything, the other one doesn't do anything. 12, yeah? 12, yeah? Yeah, this is just the flavor win, you know? Down to 1 you go, opponent. And I don't think we lose to anything here, right? Even if my opponent has Fury, they kill the Grief. They're still dead to my dudes, so that was funny. So this doesn't look like Scam. This looks like Blue Scam or whatever. So I guess I'm gonna side a little bit different because I'm not afraid of Blood Moon as much. Although I'm probably gonna get Blood Moon anyway, right? But I think I kind of don't want to play around Blood Moon as hard as I was doing versus straight up red black. So let's bring in, I think I just keep the sagas, huh? Just keep the sagas and 3 amulets. Kind of still interested in the O-Stone. Moderately interesting. I have some moderate interest. It does make Cyberden a little bit more complicated, because I'm going to need to be cutting something else. So I guess I am going to cut 1 saga. And I think I do like my 3-drops. My 12 3-drops are fine. Just 3-drop CD. Technically 14. Ozin is definitely the place so you can have 3 more 3-drops. Yeah. So if we really want to lean into the whole 3-drop theme, more O-Stones could be the move. I definitely want these so I have some early plays. Gotta cut 2 more cards. Let's cut Cavern of Souls. 2 Cavern of Souls. Let's cut 2 caverns. Clear an aggro, like, yeah, exactly. 3-drop aggro. This hand's kind of gas, right? Again, this is assuming that my opponent's not gonna have Blood Moon. Also, obviously this is assuming that my opponent's not gonna have Scam, right? Because if they have Scam, they, we lose. So Endurance is a 0-drop. Wow, those are some. All right, perfect. I'm gonna do this main phase so that I play around my opponent having one of their scams. Sure, if they have like second monkey, they get to dash it, but seems okay. What is this? Dothy. All right. Not bad. Not bad. So let's play Grixis, play Bodos, bounce this and replay this. Pass the turn. No love for third position. I'm not playing around Blood Moon, right? I'm assuming my opponent does not have Blood Moon. So if I'm assuming my opponent doesn't have Blood Moon, then Saga is just better than Boseiju. Yep. It's been 84 years since I last caught a Phyrexian. Yeah, that's probably kind of how long it's been since the previous stream. So makes sense. So with opponent Thoughtseize in here, I'm definitely gonna dismember now, because otherwise my opponent just can cast my Primeval Titan. That's obviously no good for me. The stream is already lit when the first thing I see on loading is a turn 1 monkey getting absolutely demolished. Yeah, exactly. Get this garbage out of my sight, Top tier YouTube content. Yeah, that's true. Thank you. So I think they have to take the Dryad here, right? Like, obviously the Titan kills them faster, but like I have Dryad plus Valakut. So if I draw lands, it's just very bad news for my opponent. And if I draw spells, it's also bad news for my opponent. So by removing the Dryad, they make it so now I actually have to draw spells. Second Valakut, not the best draw, but it's okay. It's okay. We go along. Yeah. If I didn't have the dismember for the Dothy, we would be in pretty serious trouble right now. It's gonna be a hard cast Grief. Have you seen a Harari list with gifts that pretty much only kills via Gretchen? Played in paper last week and it was very nice. Gretchen? Dude. Japanese players are on such a different level. I tried the only... That's not a bad draw at all. I tried the only Colossus list and it was really fun. I had a really good time with that list. Wonder if they have several. I mean, I doubt it. If they have some form of counter magic, it's gonna be Aether Gust, so I can't really play around that, Call against command, get back Dothy. Make me discard. Sure. You get my Valakut. Weird timing on that call against command there, but sure. He played a lot of Colossus and lost some games anyway. Yeah, I ended up going 3-2, should have gone 4-1. But my opponent made a mistake and I conceded to them, and then they ended up being really obnoxious, so I regretted having conceded to them. I think that they're probably just splashing for expressive iteration. I actually came up with the Drahira list. Tainted Up is the one crazy enough to play my list in challenges. That's fair. Ifena with the tier 1 sub, thank you so much. 48 months. 4 years, dude. That's crazy. 4 years is a long time, particularly when I haven't streamed in a while. Really, really appreciate the continued support, Ifena. Really do. Why you don't put Blood Moons? I think opponent don't know nothing with red manas only. Yeah, exactly. We can just go ahead and we can just Blood Moon them ourselves. To be fair, I have played Blood Moon in the Cyber of Amulet in the past. I actually Blood Mooned, what was it? This was like back, this was probably like 4 or 5 years ago or something. Oh man, they got the combo. That sucks. So they're just gonna Grief plus Dothy here. Brutal. So they're gonna primetime me next turn. I actually Blood Mooned. I can't remember who it was, but like I Blood Moon like another deck. I think it may have been like Grixis or something, like back when, you know, Grixis with Baby Jace and stuff like that back in that time. Because I was it was Amulet. I may have the deck list over here even, because I somehow just never delete my old deck lists. But it was like, yeah, look at this, dude! Like all the memes. This list had all of the memes. We had Imprison in the Moon. I actually went 3-2 with this deck list somehow. I guess that this was like, because I played 2 leagues with it, and then like the second time around, I guess I cut the Blood Moons. But I think that I had like Blood Moon over like one of these cyber cards or whatever. Amulet lists look different back in the day. Look at this combo right here. Isn't this sexy? Stink, Drinker, Daredevil. Of course, you gotta make your Titans cost a little bit less, you know? We got 2 Vesuvas to copy with Imprison in the Moon. Magus of the Candelabra. Like, this card was actually not bad. Magus of the Candelabra was actually not as bad as you would think it would be. Like, I remember like finishing this league and I'm like, wait a second. Like, should I be just playing Magus of the Candelabra somehow? I miss a Grotravs card. Yeah, those were the days, man. Alright, so my opponent's going for the Feign Death on your thingy. It is the Hararuya. That is so hard to say, Hararuya. Only 26 lands. Ugh. 2 Primetime. 1 Ewit. Sure. 3 Summoner's Pack, 1 Finale, 4 Explore. 1 Loam. Ugh. Dude, like, such maniacs. Is a speed bog your Dredger Bunny was gas? Yeah. When your Stacy did not get the Dark Blasted, of course. That's not a prime time. It's sad. Okay, game 3. So there, it definitely looks like my opponent does not have Blood Moon. Tiny Clock, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Welcome. Let's bring in the stones. Let's bring in the Stones of Oblivion. And I think I want to cut one amulet, one endurance, maybe. Whew. Keep. Play amulet. Go. Can I please not get scammed here? Thank you. Oh man. Not bad. All right. Am I slow rolling here? I can make a construct. Or I can play a Dryad. I guess I kind of want to play a Dryad. Yeah, so let's do that. So let's play a Dryad to play around this card. Whoops! Why did I do that? All right, never mind. We're not doing that. Very intentional that I did that. Don't worry about it. Energize, how's it going? Yeah. I just could not resist the value. Like, the value was just calling me, you know? It was just calling me and I just could not resist. It's okay. It's okay. You see, I totally Jedi mind tricked my opponent into spending their entire turn to pop the thing. Play this, bounce, swing for one. Okay. Thoughtseize? No! My tech! My tech! My tech is gone now. Dude, I think we're gonna be milking this saga over here. Oh man. Perfect draw. The perfect draw. Make a construct. Explore. Play this. Bounce. Replay. Woof. Oh baby. Oh, we're doing it. We're so doing it. Been getting too tight on, been binging your videos. Last video with the devoted druid guy spamming the chat was hilarious. Yes, it was funny. Season Pyromancer. You got tokens? I got tokens too. Everybody's got tokens. Ditching Terminate. Interesting. Oh, is that good? Chat, is that good? Am I just popping this off or am I going at it again? I think I'm just going at it again. I think we're just never popping this off. This is just... this is just all the constructs all of the time. Swing. 8, yeah. Who's the mid-range deck now, opponent? Who's the mid-range deck now? Dude, tracker off the top like a champion. Construct tribal. Let's go, baby. Construct tribal. Oh, that was great. Dude, Tracker off the top was such a beast. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. 2-0 scan. No big deal. No big deal. Just amulet things. Just amulet things. Okay, match number 3. This hand is heinous. Ship it. This hand is weird. Science, okay? Good thing that we have science justifying potentially terrible kips for years now. Playing against Tron. Okay. We didn't put Metamorph in the deck to not sneak this. Yeah, exactly. You just see this hand and you just don't even think about it. Snap it off. The easy for Amulet hand. Yeah, just no big deal. Don't worry about it. Into our opponent's potential Oblivion Stone, of course. Oh, what? Opponent? Did you not keep turn 2 Tron? And we draw the Boseiju. Dude. Yo, this deck is sick, man. This deck is so sick. Why didn't anybody tell me that this deck is sick? What's going on? Chat, what are you doing? Boseiju? Ugh. Okay. This is how you want to do this? Oh, I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. I'm just chilling, you know? I'm just chilling, just having a good time. Karn the Great Creator. Okay, that one's no joke. That one's actually good. This can't copy Planeswalkers? What the hell? What do you mean that you can't copy Planeswalkers? Always having it? Yeah, exactly. Why wouldn't I have it? Okay, so they do get coding, which is bad for me for obvious reasons. Crazy boy. Ah. How do I get around this liquid metal coating? So I guess I just make a construct. And then I have to like copy the construct. Copy the construct next turn. So I guess I'm gonna play out the Gracer. Play a Rot Farm just to develop my mana. Pass the turn. I imagine my opponent is gonna destroy the Saga. Well, I mean, I can't do anything with more mana, right? Like my opponent is gonna blow up my either my Rot Farm or my Saga here. When AC bursts like that, I want my Tribe Scout. Yeah, we were just looking at a Tribe Scout list, dude, and it's just, I don't know, makes me feel things. Okay, coding. So that I imagine they're gonna blow up this Saga, yeah. Which means we're gonna have 5 mana here. Okay. So play Metamorph. shit, dude. I can't copy coding to make my own thing because of Karn. So I can't actually... Ugh. That would have been a sick play. Okay, I'm just gonna copy a construct, I guess. Just so I can bring the Karn down to 1. Yeah, but then I can't pressure the Karn, right? Like, Gracer doesn't pressure the Karn. I can't copy Metamorph. This says non-token. Oh, I guess I can... Well, I didn't have the mana to do it. No, I did have the mana to do it. Yeah, sure. I guess I should have done that. Yeah, Yeah, that's actually interesting. I didn't think about it. Yeah, so this is actually not a token. So I did mess it up. I mean, we're going to get to clear the Karn this turn, which is nice. They're going to get to blow up my Rod farm. And they still don't have Tron. It is a token? Oh, it is a construct token. Yeah. Never mind then. That's a funny draw. I mean, I guess I just copy construct as well, just to have more pressure. I'm not gonna play around this member. I think I want to start clocking my opponent here. So if they complete Tron, that's bad for me. Okay. So opponent's cycling over there. Oh, it shouldn't be a token? Okay. Another Karn. Just gonna die. So that's okay. I mean, we can actually try that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to copy this coming turn. We're just going all in on the construct life. That's gonna be a swing for 12. But I actually have to kill the Karn because otherwise it's gonna get Ensnare Bridge and it's gonna get me. Although I guess that we can actually just beat bridge. We can get under the bridge. MTGO doesn't always follow the rules. That's fair. Yep, that's actually fair. Science, yes, nice. Who doesn't love some science? Opponent minusing. Opponent minusing. Engineered explosives? That's messed up, dude. That is messed up. Another Dryad's not great. So this kills Karn. This goes face. This goes face. Face, face, Karn. Yeah, look at that. We can copy these ones. We cannot copy the other one. Obviously, I'm not gonna, but... Let's see if we can draw some lands. It would be desirable to draw some lands. Because didn't coat because that would have grown my constructs. So if they coat, like they just take 2 more damage. Like the thing is gonna die. Like the what's his name's gonna die anyway, right? The Karn is gonna die, which is going to mean that I still get my mana. Oh, okay, there we go. Blow that up. Swing for 2. And we can force the issue next turn. Yeah, so coding, yeah, so the coding is just actively bad for them. Where are my lands, bro? Where are my lands, bro? Opponent's just cracking here? Oh, this is so good for me. Wow. Yeah, I'll take it. This is one of the weirdest games that I played against Tron in a really long time. This is turn 10, and my opponent has only now finally finished Tron. If they do have the Ulamog, I mean, we're just done here, but I guess Karn also beats me. Unless my opponent throws. Yep, there's the Karn. So my opponent is supposed to just minus in my growth chamber here. Yep, that's wrong. Okay, so now I have outs. Because I can just draw a land and just resolve prime time. That forces my opponent's minus. Okay, I didn't. Didn't get there, but like at that point we still had outs. Because my opponent threw away that there. Okay, so Boseiju obviously great. And force, I guess. I think so. Yeah, I think so. Tron throwing, yeah, exactly. That, I mean, that's just the Tron life, right? You just play. You don't need to play well. Just play. Just do stuff. So I think we just cut 2 caverns and call it a day. They played non-Tron land and turned 2 into second mine. How are we still playing? Well, because I drew like garbage. I never found lands. Titan Tron is the only real, exactly. The only real way to play Tron is Titan Tron. Everybody knows that. So, I have goals for this match. My goal is going to be to metamorph my opponent's liquid metal coating and then to force of vigor a Karn. Okay? So that's going to be my my goal for this game. I'm calling it right now. If we do that, then we can, you know, we have earned it. We can get a little tick. Yeah, exactly. That's my achievement that I'm working for. I mean liberated, obviously, yeah. I meant big Karn, yeah. Uh-oh. Opponent's got Force of Vigor, which is scary. I mean, I'm still gonna keep this hand. So we know they have Force because they didn't reveal Jegantha and they revealed Jegantha game 1. Ursa's Mine Expedition map. I think I just metamorph to bait out the force. I think I just metamorph here to bait out the force. And then we can Saga next turn. Prime time? I don't know, man. I keep hearing Amulet is so hard to play. Blah, blah, blah. Skill intensive deck. Very skill intensive deck. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Yay! Amulet! Oh, this is awesome. I would like to haste, thank you very much. But Fran, how do you play Amulet? It's such a hard deck to play. Just top deck like a champion. just top deck. Like it's not that tough, you know? Just top deck. Opponent should have been on the play. Yeah, exactly. It's like, what are you doing, opponent, being on the drop? Misplay. Misplay. I really like how we also get to... We get to like double strike here, and we also get to Boseiju. Like that's just, mwah, you know? That is just good value. Imagine not revealing Jegantha and then just not having the force, you know what I'm saying? I think that was the misplay, you know? You don't reveal Jegantha, but then you also don't have the force. Like, what's going on over there? What's going on? So let's get Sun Home and I guess Gruul Turf. So there's no need to like double strike both of them, so we're just gonna Boseiju. Just double strike that one. The one that's not a... Maybe my opponent was low rolling the 4 somehow. Doubt it, but... Do we like this hand? I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It gets cheesed by... It gets cheesed by force. But I think that's acceptable. Dude, Hasty Titans are the best Titans. Everybody knows that. Also, Amulet off the top is the best Amulet. Everybody knows that too. Has anybody ever played around force? What? No! My Amulet! My Amulet, yo! Where's my Amulet? I think I just play Gardens here instead of playing Saga. If we draw Titan, we win. Natty Tron? Gross. That's actually quite bad for us. Like the Karn there into coding is gonna be pretty brutal. We're gonna see if my opponent makes the right play now. It's the moment of truth. What? Wow. All right. I mean, you gotta respect opponent having the nuts, you know? Well, they... Okay. Float a mana here. Get Amulet. Okay. So we're gonna go play land. Play Asusa. Just not using the coding at all. It's kind of weird. So play the Saga there and pass the turn. So I'm assuming that my opponent's gonna blow up my Saga. And then I can just copy Amulet. Chromatic Sphere. So, I mean, if we draw Titan, we still win. Well, I'm not yielding now. Like, my opponent can't do that can't do anything on my end step there, so I was yielding for the turn, but I'm not yielding now on their turn. Like, if they want to activate my coding on this thing, it's just like it's going to go away. So glad to catch you live. How do you see Amulet in the meta right now? Not great. I don't think it's great, but it's still fun. I just enjoy it. Walking Ballista was the pick. Okay. They don't have Stonebrain? Okay. Sure, Asusa down. You got me. Asusa down. So if we draw Primeval Titan, we win. We're gonna have... We get to make a construct. There you go. Well, there you go. Oh, actually I don't, because my opponent's holding up coding. Yeah, so my opponent can just time the coding properly. So I think I just passed the turn. And I force my opponent to hold on to the liquid metal coating. Sure, if they have it, right? But well, they can just with the untap triggers on the stack, they just coding the growth chamber, and I just don't get my mana. Okay, now we're going to make a dude. But now I tap them out of coding, so now I should be good for next turn. Obviously, they can have... I guess they can't have Ulamog, but they can have, like... Oblivion Stone. They can have Big Karn. Big Karn kills me as well. Boseiju doesn't because they don't have a colored source. Oh, Stone. Okay. Okay. Here's a bounce land. Float some mana. Gonna bounce Garden here. Actually... So this is interesting here, because I can just go for Colossus. What are the chances that my opponent... Yeah, we're going for Colossus here. Yeah, we're definitely going for Colossus. So my opponent is supposed to crack O-Stone with this trigger on the stack. Yeah, okay. Well played. But now they don't have anything, right? My Boseiju is now online. So we're basically like making the board state again. We're like resetting the board state. Yeah. That was good timing though. That was a good play from my opponent. Yes. 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 Get this. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good job, chat. Good job, chat. Oh man, they had the Mog now? Damn it. Now we have to play on. Ugh. So... So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can't... I'm gonna need to get lucky here. I am going to need to get lucky. It's not it. So I'm gonna need to use my mana to transmute for Dryad. And now I have 2 Summon Respect, so I need for my opponent to... Let's see how much mana I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I guess I need 1 more land in play. So my goal is, after the ultimate attack, I need 1 Dryad, 1 Primetime, and 1 Bounce Land, and at least 1 Valakut to still be in my deck. And I can win like that. Metamorph their Mog, that would be kind of interesting. But I don't think it's gonna do too much. Alright. Let's see what's up. Roll the dice. Both Valakuts still in the deck. At least 2 Primetimes. And 1 Dryad still in the deck. So, I think we should be good. So I'm going to upkeep Pact for both Dryad and Primetime. So I have 1 more look towards finding naturally Valakut or Bounce Land. It looks like they have Karn though, so that means that if they minus on my growth chamber, I'm just gonna die. So that part sucks. I guess there's still 1 Amulet in the deck. Okay, still 1 Amulet in the deck. Which means I think I got it. I think. So if they kill the Bounce Land, exile the Saga. Yeah, that's fine, I think. So upkeep, Pact, and I'm doing this with the on upkeep because the game is not gonna go to another turn. So I just take 1 more look. All right, sure. So that sucks, but now I can go. Ugh, can I actually do this now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I play Dryad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I can't do it. Because I can only get 1 Valakut. Do we have Vesuva? No, Vesuva's gone. Yeah, Vesuva would have been potentially a way to circumvent this, but... I mean, but -1 land means that I don't get to... -1 land means that I don't get to cast Disgracers, right? Yeah, that sucks. I needed to find a Valakut or a Bounce Land off the top, I think. Yeah, we're just gonna deck. all the amulets were gone anyway, so it's fine. Whatever. Yep. Yep. Pretty unlucky. Pretty unlucky. So with one more mana, we would have had some extra Valakut triggers, which I think would have helped. Vesuva could have also... No, actually Vesuva couldn't have done it. Well, Ulamog is indestructible, right? So they also have another one in hand, which they just tutor because of the Sanctum. Valakut bounce, but I don't have any more lands to play. So like playing Gracer doesn't really do anything because I don't have any more lands to play. All right. Opponent was stronger than we were. Sad. Dude, we beat both Scam players and we lost to Tron. This is kind of like the weirdest league I've played in a really, really long time. For in this round number 4, we have a very interesting keep. I think I'm gonna keep this. So we can go turn 1 Gracer, and like one of the big reasons why I'm keeping this hand is because I have Cavern, and Cavern makes my like it's just so great against stuff like Murktide or whatever. So like the fact that it's one of utility land, it's a reason to keep this hand. But now I guess I can just hide it now, which is nice. So we're gonna go turn 1 Gracer, play Growth Chamber. And I think on turn 2, I'm just going to Pact for Dryad. Then on turn 3, I'm going to be paying for Pact. And turn 4 is going to be prime time with Dryad in play. Sanders Lounge. So I guess this is creativity. Having Boseiju against creativity is kind of nice, not gonna lie. Could be Domain. I guess Godless Shrine, so it's not creativity. Now we know. Okay. It's kind of weird. Yeah. It's Pact for Dryad here. I guess my opponent could have something like Vindicate. If they have Vindicate, that's going to be really bad news, but... Cavern on Giant. Play Dryad. And I'm going to play out the Boseiju, so even if my Dryad dies, I can still pay for Pact. So this is where we, you know, we kind of accept fate. And if my opponent has, like, I don't know, Assassin's Trophy, you know? If they have something, like some garbage like that one, we just take it to the chin and we accept our defeat. Indicate, yeah. That one, I guess the MTGO, because it's not in... I guess it's not MTGO. It's funny, though. Like, Indicate is really funny. Dude, like, what is my opponent's mana right now? Shadow Prophecy, you got it. Resolves. Fable. Mire. Fury? No. That's fine. Whatever. We're still going to get to Titan. It's good when you, like, not die to your own Pact. I highly recommend it. Let's bounce Boseiju and say go. So Leyline Binding doesn't do anything because we have Boseiju. Thoughtseize? Oh man. Sadness. No prime time off the top. Unfair. Unfair. I don't mind the Explorer though. It's good value. So we do get to spend this turn transmuting. And we hope that we dodge another Thoughtseize. So my opponent's playing like domain control, I guess. They're not playing domain aggro. I guess if they play a big dude, I'm going to summon Respect in response. And it's weird, but I think it's correct because I get to play around Stubborn Denial, right? So if they play any 4-power creature here, I think I'm supposed to pact in response, which means... Oh, come on. Come on. Opponent. Opponent. Come on. Opponent. Opponent. Well, there you go. I guess we can Boseiju this if we want. Good. Just like we drew it up. Just like we drew it up. EC Growth Chamber T-West here. Bounce T-West, play Forest, say go. No Vestige, no Vestige, no. Opponent gave me the nice stop deck. I'm gonna say thanks. Probably wouldn't haste. No, I probably wouldn't haste in this spot right here. It's really funny how the person that just double Thoughtseized you just complains about how you top decked. Attack? I'll take it. This Gracer has great things in its future. Great things coming, Gracer. No, opponent's not getting salty. I always share with the community. I mean, salt is not to be enjoyed alone, you know? Salt is always meant to be shared and to be enjoyed amongst all of the people. So when there's salt, I always share. But we don't have salt here. Unlucky. Down here, salt is a way of life. Yeah, I think I do. I have like the yeah. My Gracer, you will pay for this, opponent. You will pay for this. You will pay for this. My Gracer. My Gracer shall be avenged. My Gracer shall be avenged. Combat. Good. All right. So we probably want these members. This member seems decent. I do like Boseiju. Cut some Cavernas. Think I like Monkey. How do you feel about Metamorph, chat? Is this a Metamorph matchup? We live in the Metamorph life in here. Do we want a Colossus? Colossus maybe. Ugh, actually, I don't super love Colossus. O-Stone is mildly interesting. Explosives is interesting as well. The thing is that if my opponent doesn't have the 2 mana 4/4, I don't think I care about explosives. The 2 mana 5/5, sorry. They play Calibrated Blast? Well, I was certainly not playing around that. I thought about it before. A prime times casting is actually very favored. 2 green mana means GG. Yeah, exactly. Friend over here was losing to Trons. Yeah, exactly. Just hiding the tech. Just hiding the tech. I think I'm gonna sideboard like this, and then because my opponent seems to be in kind of a weird version of the Sue deck, right? If I see that they have the Kabu, then Explosives becomes a lot more interesting. I guess Colossus, because potentially they have... Actually, they may have Anmorigo, so I guess I have to play Colossus. It spikes Cottage Blast deck. Oh, is that true? Okay, well, there you go. Good to know. I think I remember that deck. Is it? It's not the same. It's not the same deck that's playing Archmage's Touch, right? That's a different brew. And I have not been watching Spike as much as I used to. Gotta keep up with with the times. I mean, dude, I wish I could. I mean, I'm most certainly I'm a boomer. Like, that is a fact. But I can also be a mover that keeps up with the times, you know? Are we keeping this? Sure. So, turn 1, dodge Thoughtseize. Step 1, achieved. Azusa, don't mind if I do. Here's an Amulet. Dude, that Azusa top deck is just so sick. Honestly, that Azusa top deck is kind of messed up. That is kind of a messed up top deck, I'm not gonna lie. Bounce land. Play Azusa. And I'm gonna play around my Amulet getting interacted with here. There we go. Pass the turn. Assuming that beats to be the mover. It was to play Siege Rhino. Well, I mean. So it's one thing to be a boomer, and it's a very different thing to... I had a turn to kill... Yeah, but I'm playing into my opponent's removal, right? Like, I am suspecting they have Leyline Binding. They can have like a million different removal spells there. Necromancia. Okay, maybe it was better to... maybe it was better to play into the removal spell and not like lose to the Necromancia. I'll give you that much. I'll give you that much. An opponent misclicks. Yikes. Yikes. Big yikes for opponent there. Big yikes for opponents. I mean, there's nothing I can do, right? Like, I'm not gonna concede because I can very much win, right? I can very, very much win from here, even if my Titan were exiled. So, I mean, I don't know. Since the other day too, I'm kind of like not super high on conceding when my opponent makes a mistake like that, you know? I'm not playing around Solitude, am I? I'm definitely not playing around Solitude. If my opponents got Solitude, they're like black base deck with like Fury, they got me. All right, GG's. All right, last match, and yeah, I'm not gonna ship this hand. Like this hand's kind of gas. Okay, turn 1 Wooded Foothills. It's a good draw. It's a good draw. So that means that we potentially gonna have the kill on turn 3. So we get to explore on 2. Oh, Rhinos? Oh no. Don't Rhino me, bro. Uh-oh. Petty theft. Oh, that I can work with. So we lose to Blood Moon, but that's fine. I've made an entire career out of losing to Blood Moon, so that's not gonna change. Not gonna change right here. Don't moon me, bro. Good, good. Good stuff, good stuff. Amulet. Gruel Turf. Is Rhino still messed up? Yeah, let's actually lead on Colossus here. I think I want to lead on Colossus here. I mean, pretty lame Colossus, not gonna lie, but... So now we have the Colossus in play, which is fine. Then we're gonna get to Azusa. One, two, three. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bait my opponent into playing anything, so I can play around like Force of Negation, Subtlety, that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to bait my opponent into using their mana. Looks like they're not having it. So I want to make sure that I make use of all my land drops from Azusa before I do anything else. In case my opponent does actually decide to go ahead and kill my things. Here's prime time. Here's Johnny. All right, Rhinos. Rhinos of the Temur variation, which is the scarier one. So I want explosives, I don't want cultivator. I think this is actually not a metamorph matchup. Oblivion Stone seems interesting. Tracker seems interesting. I do like Boseiju over the Caverns. And I think that's it. I have the Outstone Speed. We haven't played them even once. So I still don't know. Like, I've been trying to figure out the O-Stones for like months now. And I literally have never played them. Ready to get our Titans disputed? I might, if my opponent's keeping dispute against me, like, they deserve it. 3-mana Manalik? Sure. I'm feeling like that's literally the very first card that comes out. You know? Although I guess I do want to cut some amount of sagas. Oh, that's right. We got the O-Stone X Thoughtseized. That's true. This hand's kind of decent, actually. So we have our late game set up, and we don't get got by any of my opponents' like hate cards. Like, we have a very solid hand against Blood Moon, have a solid hand against Force. So I think this is just a keep based on resiliency. And I think I'm playing out this Tolerian West. Play out Boseiju. Suspend Footfalls. Hey, that's a draw. Yeah, I think I play out Tolerian West here. I have to assume my opponent's going to be playing Subtlety and stuff, right? 10 power. There it is. 10 power into play. Bounce land off the top. Easy, not a bounce land. Dryad, land, go. So if we find any untapped land off the top, we probably win. Am I blocking? Is the question. To player on Fire and Ice. Blood Moon. There you go. Take it. Well, O-Stone, it's your time to shine, baby. No! No! Brutal. So Engineer Explosives should be pretty great here. Definitely taking the block there. Like, we're trying to draw Engineer Explosives anyway, right? So if my opponent does have like a shock here, like Fire Ice or whatever, at least they don't get to draw. Oh, I guess they only have red mana. You're one turn too late, yo. One turn too late. So cut one more saga. And that's it. We do the only land that didn't cut. Yep. Yep. We only had 2 sagas. We had exactly 2 sagas. Pretty rough. Yeah, sure. So this is a hand that gets pretty hosed by Force. Also gets kind of hosed by Blood Moon too, but we do get to resolve the Dryad. Sarah was mad. Decided to shoot up right. Yeah, exactly. Perfect timing. When you think you're still in the game, and then the top of your deck is just like nah. Trollolol. Force this. Yes. Yes. Force this one too. Force it. Oh man, they didn't force it. Here we go. Prime time of the top? Prime time of the top, chat? Prime time of the top one time? It's not a prime time. Boo. Boo. Boo, no prime time. Boo. Okay, fetch for Stomping Ground. Play land. Pass the turn. I'm not gonna play out the Grazer, right? Doesn't really do anything. They pitch the Murktide to the Force. Don't do it. Don't Blood Moon me. No moon? Okay. Woof. The sweats. The sweats. F. F's in chat. F's in chat. Alright, alright, alright. We're just gonna pass the turn because I'm not gonna attack into 2 Rhinos, but maybe, just maybe, we get to do some stuff next turn. So any land is good, and we have like 80% of my spells are also good. Take 8. Please no moon, please no moon, please no moon. Shardless, okay. It's time to rub the hands together, chat. Time to rub the hands together and hold. Remember when I said that the vast majority of spells that we can draw are good for us? This is one of those that isn't. Here's a construct. Bounce this. So, block, block, block. Take 8. So I guess I need to play the Grazer just to chump. Gross. This is sadness, chat. The dream is not being lived right now. We still have hope. There is still hope. There is still hope. So, we're gonna block here. Gonna block there, and block there. We're just gonna block everything. Yeah, I'm gonna garden the Amulet. Because we can't be Blood Moon anyways, right? So never have, never will. Never have beaten Blood Moon, never will beat Blood Moon. Okay. So we take 5. They can shock here, Fury, whatever. All right, that's a draw. Blue. Map. Do we have enough to double transmute, double titan? There's no way we have enough, right? Well, the 4th amulet doesn't do anything, right? So I'd rather just have another Tolaria West, but I don't think we are gonna have enough to beat like subtlety, right? That's what I was thinking about. So make mana, transmute. I guess we do have EE. It's kind of a backup plan right there. The problem is I'm gonna die to my Pact if my opponent has the subtlety. So I think we lead here. Please resolve. Please. Yes. Yes. All right. So now what? We still have a land drop. We still have a land drop. So if I get Valakut, I guess I'm supposed to T-West. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to chamber T-West. With triple Amulet. And this way I play around my opponent having a bounce spell. So if they have Brazen Borrower, I'm fine. They could be slow rolling the subtlety, but like I was dead to the subtlety already, so there's no reason for them to have slow rolled it. Transmute. Pact. Cast Pact. Prime Time. Cast Prime Time. Man, we're clenching so hard here. Valakut. Slayer Stronghold. So this is like the weirdest league ever. We just beat all of our terrible matchups and like lose miserably to the good ones. This loses to bounce. Why? I'm gonna be double striking, right? Oh, if they bounce before I make white. Yeah, sure. That is fair. I guess I can also ice my Titans. Wow, they did have the bounce. Wow, they did have the bounce, dude. That's crazy. All right. Say yes. Well, they messed it up. They messed that one up. They did have the bounce spell. All right. Well, there you go. Well, there we go. Feels good to get a nice little 4-1. Losing to Tron and beating Scam twice. And we also beat Rhinos, which are some of our worst matchups in the format. That's funny. Metamorph was kind of clutch whenever we got to play it out. So that gives me a little bit of hope. I'm probably going to continue exploring this deck list. And I guess I'm going to have to get myself a couple of copies of Metamorph for paper because I don't own the card. So you love to see it. You always love to you know, whenever you're missing cards for your deck in paper, because that's how it goes sometimes. But yep, fun stuff. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.